Hey guys, Allison here. Well, I am adding in an extra video this week because we're in Lent and I want to share with you a Lenten tool that was shared with me that I think is awesome. And I apologize, I'm a little bit late on this. I meant to get it out sooner. But it's this journal written by Sister Josephine Garrett, Wilderness Within. It is a guided Lenten journal for prayer and meditation. Now, what I love about this is that Sister Josephine is not only a Catholic nun, she's also a certified therapist. And what I like about that is that, so much of our Lenten journey, obviously it's for spiritual growth at Lent, but it's also for emotional healing, all right? Because as we heal emotionally, we can hear God better. And as we grow spiritually, it also helps to heal those wounds. And she's organized this in such a beautiful way, and I think anybody can benefit from it. So she starts with Ash Wednesday, obviously begin again. There's a few days in that week. But then we move on to the first week of Lent, a heart rooted in love. We identify our roots. We look at how God created us in love, abiding in joy, abiding always in joy. The second week, we meditate on a heart made for relationship. And let's face it, that's the only thing that really matters in life is our relationships. First, obviously, with God, with one another. That's the only thing we're taking to heaven or that we'll reclaim in heaven are our relationships. So that's where we really want to focus, a heart made for relationship, right? Understanding our Creator, our relationship with God. The third week of Lent, a heart wounded by sin. Let's face it, what makes relationships so difficult? Our wounded hearts, our defenses that are up all the time. We've got our dukes up, right? So a heart wounded by sin, let us work on redemption. How do we get there? How do we heal from sin? Looking at the different patterns. And again, I think her experience not only as a nun but as a therapist are really helpful here. The fourth week of Lent, a heart rescued by God. That's the message, folks. God has to rescue us. We can't do it on our own. We're wounded by sin. We're wounded in our relationships. We need God to rescue us from ourselves, from our sins. The fifth week of Lent, a heart poured out with God. That's what we're supposed to do. Once we receive God, we can pour Him out to others. That's how we change the world. And the Holy Week, a heart united with Christ. Now, obviously, we want to unite all of our sufferings, all of our betrayals and hurts and everything we've been through, uniting them with Christ. But we're also united with Christ in the resurrection. And I think that's a really important meditation, which is, of course, included here. So if you've already gotten a copy of this Wilderness Within, put a message in the comments. Let people know how you're experiencing this book. If you haven't, there is a link below. I hope you'll get it. Like I said, it is a beautiful book for meditation and prayer. Sometimes we do need that guide because, like I said, we start out Lent with these great intentions. I'm going to do all these penances and I'm going to do all these things, and it kind of falls away very easily. So having a guide with a journal and a place to write in is really, really a very helpful tool. So I hope you find it helpful. Wishing you a very fruitful Lent that you can experience the real joy of Easter. God bless you.